500 will continue on CBS following these messages. 145 laps, and we've just had a major incident in turn number 1 here at Talladega, Alabama. Alan Kulwicki has slammed hard into the outside wall. The 1986 winner, Bobby Hillin, has also crashed. Caution is out around the track for the 5th time. We just experienced our 40th lead change, and then we had this major crash in turns 1 and 2. Alan Kulwicki and his car number 7, Ford Thunderbird. Sterling Marlin's car is apparently on fire. We're just out of the bottom. He's bent some of that car up. He's trying to drive it around and get it back.
Yeah, he was involved in the accident as well. He's trying to get back to the pits. Apparently one or more of the tires were down, and we saw sparks coming from underneath the car.
Well, that's unfortunate for Sterling and for Billy Hagan, who had such high expectations for today.
Well, here's one of the tires off of one of the cars still coming around the racetrack.
Ambulance and crews are down there with Alan Kulwicki's car in turn 1.
Well, Sterling has come to a halt, taking the steering wheel off. He just couldn't get her back to the pits. Takes his gloves off, lays the steering wheel up on the dash.
Longest walk in sports.
Yep.
Talking on the radio now.
When you leave one behind.
Tough break. He really was running good. That tire still, it's going to make you back to the pits. Somebody might put that on another car here a little bit.
Sterling Marlin.
You don't know whether to leave that steering wheel on or take it off.
When Sterling Marlin first was going to come here to race at Talladega, his father, Kulwicki Marlin, was still racing and racing hard, and they didn't know how to tell his late mother, Eula Fay, that there were going to be 2 of them down there. And the story is that over the dinner table one night, Kulwicki, who never said very much, said, "Eula Fay, pass the potatoes. Sterling's going to race Talladega."
Okay, let's see if we can see what happens. There's Sterling Marlin following Dale Earnhardt into turn 1, and the wreck had happened in front of him. That was Alan Kulwicki that we saw spinning in front of him, and Sterling apparently trying to maneuver around, got into one of the cars.
I think he hits the wall right here, yeah. They're all Here's Mike.
Morgan Shepherd gets a wipe of the windshield and a cold drink from his crew. He'll also get 4 tires from Bob Rahilly, Butch Mock, and the team. He had just put the nose of that Pontiac in the wind when the caution flag came out. Darrell Waltrip in right alongside, and Waltrip will get 4 tires as well, and see if they'll make a handling change on Darrell's car to get it back up in the front. No movement on the screw jacks to adjust the weight distribution, and they send Waltrip away.
Make it from here.
Take a last look. That's it, because there's enough gas in all the cars now to get to the checkered flag.
Let's take a look at the end of that incident again in turns 1 and 2.
You can see Bobby Hillin on the high side of the racetrack. That's Alan Kulwicki down on the inside, and Sterling Marlin had just gone past him in front of him there. And Bill Ingram, boy, just barely gets through. Good job.
He had a little hesitation there on which way to go.
Apparently, Kulwicki's car got collected a little by the number 94 car. There you see that Oldsmobile being pushed in.
Well, here's what it's like being towed from the bumper cam. Of course, he's being pushed in.
See him go up on the banker a little?
Yeah.
Down on the air.
It's a tough break because Sterling Marlin was running good. So was Bobby Hillin and Alan Kulwicki. And I'll tell you, Alan Kulwicki has gone through a period here in about the last 6 races that he's had either engine problems or now involved in a wreck here. He has dropped from the top 5 in the point standings to way down coming into this race.
41 lead changes among 12 drivers. That's a new record for the season at 41. The old record was at Martinsville at 34. This Die Hard 500 continues on CBS. We'll have more live flag-to-flag coverage after this word from your local station.